What's up, guys? Happy New Year! Yes! Collector B here. We made it through 2021. So excited. So excited. 2021 was a very interesting year, but man, did we get some crazy toys out of it. And I think 2022 is going to be even more crazy. So we are going to do our top 10 of 2021. Now, I know I'm like 2 days late, whatever, it's already 2022. It's fine, but I wanted to do a top 10 of the things that I got this year. Now, I am keeping it in the 2021 range, but I'm kind of just, price is kind of all over. I mean, it's pretty close, but there's some figures that are a little bit higher than others. If you guys watch my channel, you guys know I don't collect a lot of hot toys, a lot of Mayfex, a lot of those really expensive ones. I do have some here and there, and I actually do have some coming in 2022. Well, it's already 2022, but coming this year, I guess. But a lot of these are lower end toys. Some are a little bit higher. So yeah, I wanted to do a top 10 for you. If you guys are new to this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And for all of you who have subbed and watched me this year, you guys are amazing. Started this channel in April of this year. And
last year.
Well, yeah, that's right, guys, 2022. Started this channel of April 2021. And, got farther than I thought I would. Got a lot of nice subscribers, got a lot of nice comments from people. You guys show awesome support, so thank you. Keep watching for 2022 because, again, like I said, I got some really cool stuff coming in. I'm sure everybody does, but I'm stoked. So yeah, thanks again, guys. So hope your new year is starting out awesome, and let's get into my top 10 figures that I got this year.
Last year.
Last year, you're right. Oh, and actually, real quick, before I go into it. So, this is stuff I got, personally. I know a lot of people collect other lines that I don't. G.I. Joe, Master of the Universe, a lot of other stuff. I collect what I like to collect, and even of that line, I don't get it all. I don't get all McFarlane. I don't get all Marvel Legends. I just get what I want to get. So, this is all from me. You guys may not agree, and that's totally fine. I'd love to know your guys' top 10, because that is what this is all about, is just seeing what other people's figures that they like and what they get and collect, and then, you may find stuff here and there. But yeah, so let's get into it. Let's go into number 10. Number 10, we have Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure Ursa Major. Give him a bear hand or a bear claw, right? Okay, so my last top 10, I didn't do Build-A-Figures, but this one we're going to include one. This is by far my favorite Marvel Legend that came out this year. Again, like I said, I collect a lot of Marvel Legends. I usually keep a lot of them in box. I'm a big Spidey Marvel Legends fan, which everybody is. But this guy is awesome. This is probably one of the few Build-A-Figures that I actually bought the whole wave and was super excited about. And I really like him. I mean, I'm not going to go into full review on these guys because I've already done them for you. But just the fur and how he looks is awesome. The only bad thing about this figure is that his face doesn't move, his jaw, which is kind of a huge bummer. But as far as a Build-A-Figure, he is amazing. I love this guy. I know a lot of people really like him as well. But for me, as far as Marvel Legends goes this year, I know there's a lot of them out there. He's my favorite. I'm not a big Marvel Legends guy, but this guy it's just awesome. I love him. So, number 10 is Ursa Major. I wanted him to make it a little bit higher, but didn't happen, right? Didn't happen. So, let's get on to number 9. Okay, number 9 is another beefy guy. So we have Chrome Dome. Oh, and Chrome Dome doesn't want to stand. Chrome Dome from Ninja Turtles Toon Line. Now, this dude, Ninja Turtles cartoon line has just came out with so much stuff this year. I'm going to keep saying this year. 2021. Sorry, guys. Just so much stuff, and so much in regards to the Toon Line, and so much in regards to the movies, and this is by far my favorite turtle figure that came out this year. I know he gets a lot of hate. I've seen a lot of people break his joints like crazy, real quick. mine's been solid. He's standing a little weird right now, but I haven't posed him in a while. I love him. I love the paint apps. I love the accessories. I mean, a lot of these figures, I'm not going to show you all their accessories, but love this guy's accessories. Just everything. He's solid. His height, his build, he just looks great. This is my favorite. Again, I know a lot of people will disagree with that because there's so many TMNT stuff that came out in 2021, but I love it. Chrome Dome is my number 9 right here. We're not going to have enough room to put them all on the table, so I will figure something out, but number 9. So 10 is Ursa, and 9 is Chrome Dome. So we have a big Goliath match going on right now. So let's see who number 8 is. And 8, and returning into my top 10. So he was in my original top 10 so far, is the Pokemon Select Charizard. Again, I know a lot of people don't like these, which is totally fine. I think as a Pokemon figure, this thing is amazing. It's still just one of my favorites. They came out with Articuno, they came out with Greninja, and I really thought Greninja was just going to be amazing, but this Charizard is so solid. It is by far one of my favorite figures I got this year. You know, obviously Pokemon, I still play the games and stuff like that, so this just hits at home for me. It's awesome. These Pokemon Select figures are so good compared to anything that they have put out Pokemon figure-wise. So he is going to stay in my top 10, and I get it. It's not everybody collects the Pokemon stuff, but oh, man, if you do get this Charizard, he's actually showing back up at Targets right now. They've been restocking him, but he is amazing. Just his tail, his wings, the articulation, everything on him just looks great. My only beef is if they would have given him like a couple Fire Blasts to throw in there, that'd be really cool. But super solid figure. And yeah, he is before Ursa and he's before Chrome Dome because Pokemon, baby. So, what was that? That was number 8. Okay, so let's go to number 7. I think it's this one. 7 is the black and white NECA Frankenstein Ultimate, who does not want to stand. So, I believe I'll have to look again. I'm sorry, he doesn't want to stand. There we go. The color version of this was in my original top 10 a couple months ago, but then the black and white version came out, and this thing is solid. I mean, this figure is solid no matter what. He was my number 1 when we did that review, but he's super solid. There's just so much stuff that came out and just other figures that just really grew on me a little bit more, but I really like him. Again, he came with a bunch of accessories as well, alternate head, flowers, stuff like that. But just the color look, I do think the black and white one is more my favorite than this one, than the colored one, but it's just so solid. I love how they made him look. I'm super excited for the mummy that they're coming out with that is like him. I think that's going to be one of the better figures of 2022. Well, I could say that, but there's so much stuff coming out. I don't know. But for me, he is staying in my top 10. He just dropped pretty far down, but he is amazing. I love him. So we recap 10, 9, 8, and 7 is black and white NECA Ultimate Frankenstein. So super solid. These 4 figures are awesome. All around, well, Chrome Dome is probably the most expensive, minus Ursa, because Ursa's a build figure. But Charizard, out of all 4 of these, is probably the least expensive. So there we go. So let's go to number 6. And number 6 is going to be my first McFarlane in this video. So there were so many McFarlanes to choose from. I could put a lot of them on this list, but I had to really dig down and really kind of see which ones I really thought were just amazing. And it's really, really hard because they came out with so much of the Batman metal stuff in 2021 and, you know, the year before. It's just super solid, but they also, you know, McFarlane has also come out with some figures that I just really don't like. But Inc. as Batman Beyond, McFarlane, this thing has become my favorite McFarlane almost. I'll say almost. But it is super solid. It's by far my favorite Batman Beyond I have, minus like the battle damage digitized one. But I love the coloring on this. If you watched my review on it, you saw why I liked this figure so much. I know a lot of people hate this because it is a repaint, and trust me guys, I am not a fan of repaints, but this thing is amazing. The coloring on it is so good, And the Batman Beyond suit just looks really good. I mean, he was in my top 10 that I first did, and I raved about how good the other Batman Beyonds were. I just really, really like the Batman Beyond look and what McFarlane did with it. And then just to do this, I mean, I get it's not ink, but it is ink. It's just super cool. I would have been fine with it just being an alternate Batman Beyond, but I really like this figure. Coloring on it is solid. Accessories pretty decent, and the flight stand is awesome. So really cool. I love it. So there we go. I'm gonna have to move these around. Okay, so there's my first 5. Ursa at 10. He's in the way, isn't he?
Move him to the back.
Yep, I know. Ursa's at 10. Chrome Dome at 9. Charizard at 8. Frankenstein at 7. And Batman Beyond Ink. Well, Ink as Batman Beyond is number 6. So those are my first 5. So when you look at this, Marvel Legends, NECA Toon line for Turtles, NECA Frankenstein, McFarlane Batman Beyond, and Pokemon Select. So very different lines there. It's good. You know, I'm really happy that there's so many from different lines, and it's just not McFarlane for me. Because I do collect a lot of McFarlane. But let's go. So we're getting into number 5. Number 5. Okay, so I'm gonna cheat. There's gonna be 2 of these that I'm cheating on, guys. Number 5 is the Brothers of Destruction. Yeah, not one figure. I honestly couldn't pick between them. But you have Kane and Undertaker Ultimates from Mattel. I love these. They came out with a lot of Ultimates this year. The Stone Cold one's really good. I have the Rock one, John Cena. But these 2 are my favorite. And I mean, I'm a little biased because these 2 were my favorite wrestlers when I was watching, you know, besides The Rock. So, I just really like it. The Undertaker, I don't have his alternate head on when his eyes are rolled back, but that head is amazing. The Kane, Kane is probably my favorite wrestler, and I love everything, even the cape, even though I never saw him with the cape on. I have now, I've watched it. It's just super solid. It's one of my favorite costumes. He comes with 2 really good heads, the championship belt, and they're just really, really solid. The cloth capes, man, like, I've been banging it in all 2021, and there's the cloth capes. So these 2 are going to be tied at my number 5. I know that's cheater, but I don't care. I couldn't pick. I just can't pick. They're both super solid. So number 5 on the list is Kane and Undertaker Ultimates from Mattel, and I really love those figures. I am so happy they came out with those. I'm really looking forward to some more of these Ultimates coming out. They're super solid. So let's go into number 4. Oh, number 4, we have another McFarlane, and I'm curious what people want to say about this guy. Hold on, guys. My goodness. I had these all standing earlier, perfectly fine. But Darkseid from Zack Snyder's Justice League, McFarlane. When they showed pictures of these, I was the first to say, oh, Steppenwolf looks so good, and this Darkseid looks terrible. And then guess what? I ended up getting this Darkseid. So this one is way better than the unarmored version. I think he just looks so much better. He's so beefy. He's just great. They did a really good job. I really like his face, and I really like the details on his skin and everything. And again, you know, a lot of people this is probably not one of their top even McFarlanes, but I love this guy. Since I've got him, I mean, I raved about him in the review, but since I got him, he's still been one of my favorites, and I just think he looks really, really good, and I love the face. The face is awesome. So he is coming in, what was that, number 4? Yeah, number 4. He's coming in at number 4. Really, really love it. And again, it's another McFarlane. McFarlane did do some really good stuff this year. Some stuff I love, some stuff I don't, but he did get into my top 10, and he is number 4. So let's go into number 3. Number 3 is Tango Warrior. Now, okay, Power Rangers just came out with so much stuff in 2021, and there's going to be a lot more stuff coming out. This is still my favorite. I was super excited to find him, and he's such an army builder, and I know a lot of people have army built him, and I actually have 3 of him, and he's one of my favorite. Out of all of these on this table, Yeah, he's the only one I have 3 of. So, but he's just amazing. Even compared to like Eye Guy, and the other monsters that they've come out with, they're not bad. They're really not bad. I do really like what the Lightning Collection line is doing. But Tango Warrior for me is the best Power Ranger toy that came out in 2021 and is still one of my favorites. I just love everything about him. His colors, his accessories, his size, everything. He was in my last top 10 for the start of 2021, and he is staying in. He is number 3. Tango Warrior is so solid and by far one of my favorites. So let's get into number 2, and guess what? We're cheating again. Say it.
Cheater, cheater.
Number 2 is McFarlane 3 Jokers. Now, here's the funny thing. We have 1 and we have 2. Only 2 of them made it for me, and I honestly didn't think it was going to be these 2. See, going. Oh my goodness, don't touch.
Sorry.
You don't know what you're doing. Okay, so what are we on? Number 2. Number 2, the Killing Joke Joker, and I believe this is, what did I call this one? The comedian one? I can't remember what it is on his box. Actually, you know what? Guess what? I have it right here, guys. No, he's the clown.
Oh.
The clown. I always call it the comedian. He's actually the comedian one. But these 2 are so solid. Honestly, the Killing Joke one is probably my favorite, but I was so surprised how much I really like this clown one. The coloring just pops off of him. His fish accessory is not amazing, and the crowbar, you guys heard me complain about that because crowbar. But the face sculpt is amazing. This is actually really one of my favorite Jokers, and I did not think it would be. I thought the criminal one would honestly be one of my favorites, but I'm not really digging him. I really do like the Killing Joke one. It is amazing, but I'm a huge fan of the Killing Joke. So again, a lot of this may be me being biased, but I don't really care. So 2 is going to be tied with these 2 because I can't pick. I ain't got this guy, and he is fantastic. Probably the best Joker face sculpt I think that McFarlane has done. And then this is just one of the better overall Jokers. It is just so good. I love it. It's amazing. So these will come in at number 2, and I know I cheated. Whatever. I don't care. So that's the top 9 so far. Woo! Top 9. So we've got a couple McFarlanes in there. We've got some Mattel. We've got some Hasbro, Marvel Legends, Pokemon Select, TMNT, Power Rangers. I mean, it's very diverse. A lot of good stuff did not make it on this list. A lot of stuff. I mean, I had to look and look, and this was tough for me to pick. It really was. So before we get to the number 1, I have 4 honorable mentions for this. So let me grab those, and I will do my honorable mentions, and then we'll get to number 1. Okay, so first honorable mention is my Iron Giant. And honestly, I just wanted to show it to you guys again to end the year, even though it's the new year, because I'm a little late on this video. But for $15, I could not... I mean, I know it's not an amazing figure, but for $15... Woo! And I don't remember how to make him walk. Oh, yeah. No, I do. Let's make him walk one more time. $15. Come on. It was amazing. I couldn't leave it out. It's obviously not a top 10 figure for me. But I will say, one of my favorite things I bought this year. Honestly.
Last year.
Well, same thing. Ugh, one of my favorite things. It's amazing. I love it. It brings me so much joy looking at it. I love it. And that's honestly how a lot of these 4 are. So we'll grab the next one. And same thing with this one. Again, not an amazing figure, but Turbo Man coming out this last year was amazing. So hyped about that. I know a lot of people hate this figure too. I don't get it. It's really crappy. Yeah, I know it is, but it is nostalgia, and I can just hold it like Howard, you know, or his son. What's his son? Jamie. We just watched it. So, Turbo Man coming out was awesome. I love it. These 2 are just so big and just, I love them. They're just so nostalgia for you. It's just great. The next one, and honestly, this is why I like toy collecting, because you buy some stuff that you're like super excited about, and then it doesn't turn out that great. And then you buy stuff that you're like, and you end up loving it. And that is why it's so hard to do a top 10. But this T-Rex from the T-Rex, whoa, there he goes. He still holds on to Timmy. This T-Rex from the Amber Collection line with the Jeep is just by far. I've had so much fun with this figure. Took some pictures of him. It turned out really well. It's just one of my favorite things I got this year, and I see it all over now, and I just love it. It is such an amazing T-Rex. I love it. It brought me so much joy this year. So we have the T-Rex as an honorable mention. The last honorable mention I have, and then we'll get to number one. This figure is amazing, honestly. It is probably my favorite figure I got this year, but it didn't come out in 2021. I believe it came out in 2019, so I didn't put him on my list, but it's amazing. It is by far, like I said, probably my favorite figure I got this year, and it is the hyper real Darth Vader. By far, I am just still in love with this thing. It is so amazing. It just looks great. The accessories it comes with, just everything on it. You can tell it's a little bit more expensive figure than a lot of these, but I did just want to throw him in there again because he is by far my favorite thing I got this year. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I love Darth Vader. I love Boba Fett, but like, I don't collect a lot. But this thing, to be my favorite this year, it had to beat a lot of stuff out. But it's going to be an honorable mention because it didn't come out in 2021. But amazing. If you guys have a chance to get the hyper real Darth Vader, do it because, again, amazing. Just so cool. So now that we have absolutely no room on the table at all, we're going to get to the number one figure of 2021 for me. And it's a surprise. I was really hyped for it, and I was super excited to get it and thought it looked amazing throughout the promo shots and everything. It just is. It's just amazing. So, number one, we have Goliath from the Gargoyles, and I don't think he's going to fit in here. Oh, no! We knew that was going to happen. So, Goliath from the Gargoyles. I should have moved some stuff. Yeah. There he is. Look at boom! It is just a amazing figure. They did such a good job, did NECA, with this guy. And, I mean, obviously there's some other Gargoyles coming out. They have the expansion pack, kind of, I guess, is what you would call it. Not really. That comes with the dog from Gargoyles, but then comes with his
other set of wings.
His closed wings. Just awesome. I'm super excited to get those, but he is just great. Just the size. The wings could be a little better. I'm not going to argue with that, but, you know, they're really good for a $30 figure. Just everything. His alternate head's on here. He comes with the book. He comes with that chili. I don't usually pose him with those, but he's just so great. And, I mean, the size of him compared to everything as well is just so awesome. And to me, he's by far one of my favorite things I got this year. One, I was just super excited that they were going to make him, first of all. I mean, we haven't seen anything Gargoyles in so long, so it's really awesome to see that. And they're going to keep doing a lot more on this line, so I am excited to see what else they do with this one. It's probably the only Gargoyle I'll get. I mean, I'm going to get the dog and the wing set, but it's awesome. Goliath was always my favorite growing up. I dressed up as him for Halloween one time. I loved it. It's great. So, I mean, there's a lot of figures that I could have thrown in this list, but to me, these are my favorite I got this year. And some are pretty recent, some are older, and I know, some of them are goofy. So, that's it. So, 10, Ursa Major, 9, Chrome Dome, 8, Charizard, 7 is Frankenstein, 6 is Batman Beyond Inc., 5 is Undertaker and Kane, 4 is Darkseid, 3 is Tango Warrior, 2 are the Jokers from the 3 Jokers McFarlane, and number 1 is Goliath NECA, and then honorable mentions as you see. But yeah, just awesome. So let me know what you guys think. I know this is going to be totally different than everybody's list, and that's totally fine with me. This is just my favorites of what I collected this year, and I can't wait for this year, of last year, but I can't wait for this year. There's going to be some really, really cool things coming in. Just keep hunting out there, guys. I hope you guys had a good 2021. If you didn't, here's looking up to 2022. And just keep grinding, keep hunting, keep helping fellow collectors out. And again, all y'all who supported me, you guys are awesome. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me every week. Follow me on Instagram. There is a link in the description below. So we will probably do some pictures with my top 10 here. And again, thank you all. Thanks for coming. Enjoy your 2022. And may it be full of more collecting. And as always, collectors never stop.